Running has begun. So, for those of you that weren't here, or whether you were or not, basically, I've gotten a little bit bored of this playthrough. And this happened in the 20-year playthrough, but I feel like in the 20-year playthrough, because we had a target year, at least I was like, all right, I know this is going to end at some point. We're at the point where we've had max size raids for a couple of years, and we just can handle it usually without even taking damage. We have so much firepower. It's kind of unreal how much shooting specialist and combat command increase your firepower, your DPS. It's absolutely nuts. It really is. We are destroying mech breaches that have like 10 to 12 centipedes before they can damage us. So within 15 seconds, the amount of time a low shield takes, within 15 seconds, we are destroying an entire mech raid. That is just nuts. And it's because we have like 6 shooting specialists, and we use the shooting command, and we use combat command, and we have masterwork and higher charge rifles on everyone. It's kind of like going through the motions. So this is a high wealth playthrough for me anyway. I know people are like, what, 700,000 wealth? That's nothing. But it is a high wealth playthrough because we've already maxed out raid size. Getting more wealth doesn't do anything other than just add wealth. That's it. We're already at max. So I have to ask myself, do we want to sit here for another week or two and just caravan for gold just to make gold flooring and just to make the base look bigger and cooler? Probably not. It's a little bit boring on my end. More wealth, numbers go up. So I'm thinking we're probably just gonna launch the ship. So today I might try to get to 1 million wealth, and then we just launch the ship after that. So that's kind of what I have in mind. We built the ship yesterday. We'll see. We'll see. What's the winning condition for ideology? The new one? That's the Arco Nexus. We completed that one already, and it was pretty underwhelming, honestly. So on Vero, welcome in. What victory are we going for? I think I'm just going to launch the ship. I wasn't initially going for a specific victory in this. It was just to get high wealth Transhumanist and see how it was. The playthrough before this, we completed the new ending, the Arco Nexus ending, and that was very disappointing, the ending, so I don't know if I'm going to do that one again for a while. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment. Mio, thank you for the 6 months. Don't kill me. I almost won my bet. Your husband. Wait, what was the bet again? I remember you telling me when you got in. Be that you survived to the end. Want to get some mod to uncap raid points? That's an interesting idea, actually. I thought it was supposed to be bigger. Yeah, this is a big enough ship. You can make them bigger if you want, but this is actually completely ready to launch. Very aerodynamic.
New subscriber, come steal yourself.
Arco Nexus ending was sad. Yeah, sad in the sense that it was such build up for basically nothing. Yeah. So on Luis, welcome in, and Friendly Shambler, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you, Friendly Shambler. Friendliest Shambler I ever met. All the others tried to kill me. Wait. Are you trying to kill me? To Owl, to Comfy Whales, Laid Back, Taps, Mouse, and Swimming Cat. Thank you, Chandler. Live until the end of this playthrough. So I thought it was, yeah. Bleed into variety when you go through the majority of content with RimWorld. It seems like you played everything here. So initially this channel was supposed to be a variety channel, semi-variety. So the kind of variety that I would really like to get back into is where one day a week I play kind of whatever. Just one day a week, just play whatever, play a story game, play a retro game, something. And then the other part of it, I choose a game and I just try to master that game and get to the point where I can do crazy challenges and then move on to the next one. So I've done that with several games like Darkest Dungeon, have world records in Darkest Dungeon. We did that with Hades, XCOM 2, RimWorld now. So that's kind of what I like to do, is I like to go between games like that. Right now, it hasn't been a great idea because RimWorld has been so good for the stream, especially with this new release and stuff, that I haven't got back into any kind of variety, but I would like to get back there again someday. Aram, thank you for the 5 gift subs also. Thank you, Aram. Into the Claw Machine. No. To Gigi, to Naga, Mort, Grizzly, Rogers, and Komoro. Thank you, Aram. And Arctic Punch, thank you for the 50 bits. Thank you, guys. So on Mort's. Because you got a hero for that money. Enough subs, you will stream more and more until death. It's a roundabout way to go where you kept killing all my cousins. Went head to head. Oh, you have a new strategy. You're going to succeed where they failed. The vehicles, mod footage. No, I didn't see that. No, I haven't seen that. So a new mod with vehicles. Buster Chubnuts, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, Buster Chubnuts. Have you started going by Buster Chubnuts elsewhere now that we've done this? Tried Amazing Cultivation Simulator? I have not, no. I actually didn't know it existed until like 2 days ago. And then someone legally insane there sent me a video of it. So I've not tried that. I'm excited for the next RimWorld playthrough too. And I think that's part of the reason why this playthrough has gotten a little bit stale is not only can we pretty much just do everything now, do whatever we want, but I'm excited for our next one. Next one's gonna be harder. Steam Workshop, not listed, gotcha. Amazing Cultivator Simulator will be getting a new DLC. The what video? I don't know if that's the one or not. Next one is going to be the pure RNG playthrough. So we're going to randomize memes until we get 4 random memes. So I'm going to hit the random button until we have all 4. So you can hit random and only get 1 or 2. We're going to hit it until we get 4. And whatever the first 4 we get together, we're going to go with. And then we're going to do a random pawn. Completely random naked brutality pawn. And then we're going to hit random on the map. And then we're going to play against Randy Random on 5% no pause. So everything that can be randomized in the base game, we are going to randomize. And then we're just going to go with it. So we might end up with a terrible, like, incapable of violence, terrible pawn on an ice sheet with naked raider or something. Naked raider, blind. So we're probably going to lose several, but it should be a lot of fun, yeah. Random outtakes from the rim. That's right. I'm looking forward to it. Super random. Think you're going to do that next as well? Yeah, you can play along. Let me know how what kind of stuff you're getting. Game that's animal personhood and cannibal. They abhor cannibalism as a precept and hate eating meat. Oof. Oh god, what if we get that? You can send me the link? Yeah, I'll check it out. I don't know if I'll use it, but I'll at least check it out. Captain. Thank you for the 200 bits, Cap. Much appreciated. It's probably gonna burn through the queue, probably. No, I'm gonna do a naked brutality starts. Full random. We could also do ship to the stars too, yeah. That way it spawns at a random spot as also. Let's go to Hightail. I'm doing all right today. Blind Nudist Raider pawn, which has blindness abhorrent meme. Yeah, there's some really bad combos. We're gonna lose quite a bit, but it should be fun. Should be fun. Blind Nudist Raiders. God. Right through the queue isn't that much of a bad thing. Yeah, for sure. The queue is actually going to reset here in about 3 or 4 days. So for anyone that doesn't know, the queue resets on the 1st. All your channel points are refunded if you didn't manage to get in. So if you want to get early into the next run, you need to get here on the 1st. What day is the 1st? As close to the 1st as you can get. McDaddy, welcome in. Can I take your order? Yes, I'll take a McDaddy. What would a McDaddy be at McDonald's? Like, they have that secret menu, right? If you ordered a McDaddy, what would it be? Like a really big burger with like a smaller burger inside of it? I don't know. Channel points are silver, yeah. That's 2 Big Macs. The McDaddy. The McPapa. Plug the Discord for access. Yeah, that's true too. We do have a Discord. You don't have to be a sub to join. I will be announcing on there when the queue resets. So if you are in there, you'll see that. How much more jade we got? 238. Oh yeah, we can do this other wall. No problem. Your wash machine, stick you in there. A McMama. Yeah, that's true. Why was I thinking that? Dads have little people in them. I don't know. Stream time does. So now that there is a cooldown on it, I don't think you can register in the queue outside of stream time. 20 nuggets crammed to a Big Mac. Why? Why would that be it? No, don't explain. It depends. So how it works is if I set a limit or a cooldown, like if I set it so that only someone can only put their name in once or once per stream, anything like that, then it won't be doable offline. If I don't do that, it'll be doable offline. So I'm not sure. I might allow it to be offline. At least initially, so if someone can't get here on that first day of the stream, they're not screwed. Yeah, it just depends. It just depends. Depends on how the streamer sets it up. In this case, I happen to be the streamer. So we are going to work on getting this barracks to wondrously impressive, and then we're going to get some defense set up around the ship, and then we'll decide if we're going to launch today or not. I'm really looking forward to that RNG run. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be nice to lose again. Although, I mean, we did lose to Cassandra twice before this run, but no one remembers that. No one speaks of those times. Try the RNG run today. It depends on when this finishes up. If we finish this early today, then I will be down for it. It's the high wealth run? Yep, yep. Yep. Man, look at our base. Who's going in the rocket? A Thrumbo. RNG run? Yeah, so I'm going to randomize all memes, randomize the pawn, and randomize the map. And we're going to play against Randy. Fought those 30 pirates, doomsday rockets, or spears harder. Yeah, you're probably right. We could have taken them. Kind of looks like a printed circuit. It's fitting for the Transhumanist, yeah. Huh. I can see that. Plus last night, keep having control issues with your Zoom. Yes. So here's what I suggest, King Loser. I'll show you what my settings are. I had to play with this off stream. So I changed the settings. Exponential scaling, I turned off. And I set near zoom to 5, far to 65. And then I put the scroll speeds down to 69%. Should be easy to remember. The scroll speeds are the big one. The other thing that I really don't like is zoom to mouse. In the default game, it doesn't zoom to mouse, and that was really throwing me off. So that's the other thing. I turned off zoom to mouse, I set the speeds to 69%, and then I turned the exponential scaling off. Those are the big ones for me. That's how I ended up liking it. The zoom to mouse is the biggest one, though, and the speed. Nice. He said 69%. You said the words. Those are the sexual numbers, and he said them. Glad you said something. Yeah, I would absolutely go there. So that's in options and the mod settings. That's the weed number. No. That's a different number.
That's 420.
All right. So how's our jade walls coming? We're getting there. We're getting there. ASMR. Done some ASMR before. No. Jokingly on the stream. Jade, Jade, Jade. Everyone loves Jade, I've heard. I've heard everyone loves Jade. That wall done. So this is considered a barracks again. We have a goat. When do we have some goats? Hmm. The end of the last stream they joined? I missed that. It's over and there's an ASMR on your recommended channels. Blame me. I've never looked at one. That is funny. No. Launch goat and ship in honor of animals launched into space. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still thinking about the Thrumbo. We'll rename him Tesla. For the memes. For the memes. ASM RimWorld. Alright, so we got our jade walls done. Or we could launch Giga Chad. Yeah, that's a good idea. Cool if you switch to the evil storyteller mod and see how long our colony could last from there. Yeah, I do want to do some modded storytellers sometime.
A new subscriber. Come, steel yourself.
Sometime.
We are building an army.
Iron Winter. Iron Winter, thank you for the 5 gift subs to Secret Chiefs, Bovek, Hermit's Horde, Rune, and Desmana. Thank you, Iron Winter. I appreciate it. How much gold we got? 1,000? 1,000 golds?
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty.
Nice smart in there. Yeah, we need to replace the doors too. So we got more jade. We don't have a lot, actually. More jade. And Muzz, thank you for the resub. 15 months, Muzz. Thank you, Muzz. Very much appreciated as well. Much love to the Muzz. Kinda want some more jade. Kinda. Fortunately, this is the best spot for jade. Alright, it's fine.
You will join us or die, Master.
That's pretty aggressive. Who's joining us or dying? Zidian. Thank you for the gift sub to Steel Flex. Thank you, Zidian. Very much appreciated also. Paying it forward to from Mr. Pay to Win. Still interested in doing a run in each biome. It's shifted since the new update. It's shifted a little bit since the new update. I'm still kind of interested in doing it, at least having it out there. But I'm on the fence on how to approach it. I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, maybe I should do that as just classic ideology. That way, it's not actually ideology for those that are just looking for a playthrough on the biomes, but without it being impacted by actual ideology benefits or detriments. So it's still on kind of the brain, but more so on the back burner since the update. Nice seeing the video title, Launching Tesla to Space in RimWorlds. Good for the algorithms. I gotta put like stock in there as well. Launching Tesla stock, meme stock into orbit, RimWorld. What are some of the other things that are still getting high search volume on YouTube? Is Valheim still getting searched? I'm not sure. Stonk as well. I might as well just throw some Valheim references in there. Fortnite, Frozen. So there for a while, we talked about it on the stream. There for a while, Valheim was so popular that there wasn't enough videos. It's kind of crazy. Even though there was thousands of videos, there weren't enough videos to sate the thirst of Valheim content on YouTube. And so, for those of you that don't know, YouTube actually scans the audio for what you're saying, and they use that as part of the keywords. Like, even if you don't add them as keywords, if you say a phrase or something a lot in your video, it will get registered as a keyword for that video when people search, even if it's not in the title and stuff. And they do it for like the automated closed captioning, but they also do it for search. And there for a while, just saying Valheim in your video, even if it was about Valheim, would increase your search traffic by a big margin. Valheim patch coming out next month. Probably will see an extra bump at that time. Ideologies biomes, but more basic stuff's nice as well. Just want to see more biomes getting love on YouTube. Yeah, I do want to do that. Some of the ones that are like never, like I like Boreal Forest, by the way, or for example rather, and it's one of my favorites. And I don't know of any 5% playthrough on that on YouTube that I've seen. How many weird searches or conversations would chat have triggered? That's a good question. We have a new Valheim. How big is the patch? Yeah, is this a big content patch or? How many times can you say Valheim? Some of my videos, my RimWorld videos probably come up when people search for hentai on YouTube. Someone goes into Google, what is hentai? And they suddenly get a RimWorld video from me and they're like, is RimWorld a hentai game? Excited for the new patch. Since being the office day for work, you decided you don't want to and you're going to work from home. It's like rolling out of bed. Take your hormones. So you can do yours from home. They're not letting you. They're not letting you stay home. Hi, Psychic Drone. Anything can happen on the Rim. Anything. Played around with RimWorld of Magic. No, I've never done any of the super overhaul mods like that. I've not done those. Not against them though. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, did I reinstall it? Oh, well, there we go. For sure it's reinstalled now. Was a little worried that I accidentally put to copy it. Long areas we're getting yesterday and discovered a community of extremely adult content mods for RimWorlds. Yeah, that's what you were searching for. Software developer is supposed to be in the office a couple days out of the week. Went yesterday, but don't want it today. Gotcha. Don't blame you. Ambrosia. Oh, look at that. More things I missed. There's literally a plastic meteorite right down there. Cool, nice. John Doyle, welcome in. Snick, welcome in. You were shocked how graphic it was. A wild doy has appeared. How do I want to protect the ship this time? Oh no. Oh no. Hand holding. That's too lewd, yeah. You gotta be careful. Hand holding. Someone might have timed that message out. It's family friendly, no hand holding. Unless they're tentacles. Tentacles are family friendly. What? Tentacles, you say? Were you getting attacked? No. Tama's Unknown Drifters. Will hand holding be appropriately censored? Yeah, we'll blur that out. And we'll ban it from future. 19 refugees. We're going to leave that on the back burner. And if we get a really tough raid, we might just accept them and have them maybe stand in the way. Don't hold hands, you'll get pregnant. That's actually true. I like 19 stacks of organs, so that is true. All right, we're gonna switch these over to some Jade auto doors. Those things at the head of the column's beds. I had a chance to watch stream for a while. Those are sleep enhancers. They're part of sleep accelerators. They're part of ideology. Transhumanist use those, get a mood boost, but it also makes their rest fill up faster in exchange for making them hungrier. So sleep accelerators. Ramming all these breakdowns through the friggin' high psychic drone. Oh yeah, we moved the chairs yesterday and I didn't put them back. Or we moved the chairs in order to put those there and I never did. Thanks. There we go. Get those out of there. You looked up the ending. Yeah, it really sucked. Come on your channel and you've been live after watching your YouTube for weeks. That's awesome. Yeah. I stream usually around 9 a.m. to about 4 p.m. So usually in the morning to afternoon. Welcome in. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Thanks for coming in. All the good stuff. Come on, Jayliak, get down here. Food binge. All right. Well, that's a minor thing at least. Minor thing. Christ of belief on Swipe Penguin. Oh, this high psychic drone needs to go away. Murderous. Oh my god, Murderous Rage. No. Christ. That's so bad. They just destroyed his friggin' leg. Stupid high psychic drone. I might have to put everyone on 444 for right now. Ugh. Again, special happening again today. It is, yep. All month long. It is. As long as you use my name on there, it should be good. Goose. Didn't have anything happen to them. All right. All right. Go over. Okay, we'll go to the 444 for now, and then we might switch it back after the high second drone. High second drones can last for like 3.5 days or something like that. It's gonna be pretty brutal. This should help a little bit. Time for speech, I'm just worried it might go badly. But show's ending. I think I'm just gonna launch the ship. Yeah, we made one, so we'll probably do it. Let go crunch. It crunched, alright. Versus friendlies, so awesome yesterday. That was insane, yeah. One of the craziest things I've ever seen in RimWorld. Yaspa got rocked. Rocked the Yaspa. Adam, that's not the lyrics. I know. Do multiple innings at once? You can, yeah. On the 20-year run, we did royalty and ship launch. And of course, now it ends after I switch that. We did royalty and ship launch at the same time, and they do stack. Timestamp for the crazy raid you missed yesterday. I didn't get a chance to highlight it, but it was probably within the first hour or so of stream. But it was really crazy. We had 500 insects versus 2 massive mech clusters versus 100 friendlies, all down here. There was 135 hives filling up this entire area. It was like this entire part of the map. After it was done, there was 9,000 jelly. It was insane. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen in RimWorld. I have to highlight that off. Shit, remove all the tongues that can betray your secrets. There we go. Beautiful reincarnation of your typical StarCraft. Yeah, it's like a StarCraft FFA. Bug Shadow Stay found a workaround-ish. They'll aggro normally if you use Manhunter Pulse on them. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I think we only have 1 Manhunter Pulse too. Sad Wonder. Oh my lord. I think that should be its own YouTube video. Yeah, this is insane. The Silent Sanctum. Lost the tongue parts of the conversion process. Be unhappy for a while. Long time. Should almost make it a 10-minute YouTube video and call it StarCraft Comes to the Rim. Yeah, I might have to do something like that. Show content, produce. Made you a much better player. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. EVGA guy. From behind, YouTube is this run. This is not even on YouTube. So the Arco Nexus run got finished like 2 weeks ago on stream, and that's what I'm uploading to YouTube now. This is a completely different playthrough. So, and this one's almost done as well. So I'm really behind on there, but I got some people helping me with timestamps, so hopefully I'll be able to get a video up about every other day of RimWorlds. But pretty behind. The Arco Nexus run is done. Dog's a leader and moral person though. Yeah. All right. Let's finish getting these swapped out. It's Rimcraft. Rimcraft. So I'm replacing all these doors with Jade auto doors. Mainly Jade auto doors, obviously, because they open fast. But Jade is beautiful and wealthy. Psychic, Sight Mod for your light type playthrough because it makes sense to you a bit. Like me, lost. It depends on which. Yeah, you might be watching. If you're watching like the Darkest Dungeon VODs, those are like 4 years old or something, 3 to 4 years old. But so Son, welcome in. That was baby Adam. Auto doors open at the same speed. I feel like they do. Door opening speed 100%. I feel like they do, but I don't remember last time I checked. They do not. They do not. Been here since baby Adam. Baby Adam. true. Let's go on Viper. Welcome in. Too deep infestation. Not the Jade production. Oh god.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Much slow, much insidious. Yes, yes. Yeah, they do not. Yeah, I just checked. Yeah. So stone auto doors are more like normal wooden doors. So door opening speed on like jade and steel auto doors is 100% though, which is really nice. Major breakdown risk. Why? Your lover raccoon died? Can you tame and breed bugs? You can tame them, but you can't breed them. But they're kind of useless to tame. They're pretty dirty. I mean, I guess you could use them just kind of as a normal advanced creature, but yeah. Very wild stuff. Are you on your way, Misfortune? Alright. But yeah, you can do it. The easiest way to do it is like from this stage, or if you destroy the hives of bugs. Hey, there we go. It worked. If you destroy their hives, they will become neutral a lot of times. They're supposed to become neutral. Sucks to be raccoon. Incompetence, this slow and insidious killer. But yeah, you can tame them. Is there better attack animals? Yeah, the best attack animal is a Thrumbo, which you have some. They're very hard to get and tame though. Some of the best attack animals that I like are, well, elephants as well. Elephants are very dirty, but they are one of the best animals in the game if you can get them, aside from their dirtiness. They're advanced hauling. They are caravan animals, so they can actually wear packs. They can pack things. They are caravan animals as far as mountable goes. They increase caravan speed still because they are considered mountable by the game. They, like I said, it's still advanced training, so they can haul, they can attack, they can be released to attack. They have a huge amount of HP. So elephants are incredible as long as you can clean up after them and keep them fed. But they're 24 filth now because filth is now based on animal size or mass or whatever. So elephants really good. I like bears quite a bit too. Bears are nice. They're not they're kind of dirty, but they're good attack animals, good hauling. The only downside to them is they're not caravan animals. But there's the Archonexus ending. Haven't looked at the actual ending. You said you were unimpressed by it. Can I elaborate? Sure. So anyone that doesn't want a spoiler for the actual Archonexus ending, let me know. Or not let me know. Mute the stream, and I will give you another thumbs up when I'm over it. So here we go. Here's why I was very unimpressed by it. So with the Archonexus thing, it's a long playthrough. You basically do 3 playthroughs, right? Then you get to this final map that you've been building up for. And the map is pretty awesome. You get there after defending all this stuff. You get there and there's like 15 mechs. Hang on. I had to ban these bot names. Sorry about that. Someone came in being super racist with bots. Just a couple more, and then I'll be back telling you guys about this. And it's in follower mode now for a little bit. So if you are a new follower and you can't type, my apologies. All right, I think I got them all. There we go. They're all following the channel. Awesome. Thanks. Boost my follower count. Nice. Appreciate you. All right. I'm not giving them any attention. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Counts are already banned site-wide as well. All right. So anyway, what I was saying about the Argonexus ending is...
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the...
Elmer, thank you for using the Twitch Prime here. Thank you, Elmer. Much appreciated. Welcome in. So... when you get there, there's like 15 mechs. That's it. That's it. And that's all. That's all you gotta do. There's no holding out against a lot of things. There's literally like 15 mechs. You kill the mechs, and then you don't have. Wait, hang on. You don't have to kill the mechs. So it's even worse. There's an Arconexus structure in the middle. All you gotta do is click on it with one person. You don't even have to kill the mechs. You can just go up to it and click on it. You just click on it, and then it goes into a white screen and says that you have ascended. That's it. That's it. That's all it is. It's very, very easy. There's nothing much there. It's so underwhelming after, like, all the other ones have you protect something for like 14 or 15 days, but it's so underwhelming to me when you get there and it's just like nothing. It's just like, yay, a button and a white screen. There's a new audio track, but it's not as good as the normal one, in my opinion anyway. Anyway, spoilers are over. That's pretty much the extent of it. I have some ideas of how they could have done, or what I would have done to make it better, but of course, it's just what I think. All right, now I can track up. Sorry that I missed you guys during all the spam. It happens sometimes. Let's see. Scott, Cold, Lino, Elmer, Ryan, Alk, welcome in. Midna, Desik, Fairly Hard, Frozen Strawberry, Bruce, Misfortune, how's it going? First encounter for you with those bot raids. I've had something like that happen a long time ago. It's been a really long time, like a couple years. Smith, Evo, Bogey, Smurf, women. Our next is about the implementation needs some work. The amount of mechs at the end is random. Didn't have any when you did yours? That's crazy. Yeah, I think it needs some work. Like, the map is really cool, but it should be option to train animals with advanced intelligence, not to poop indoors or something. That'd be good to see. All right. And thank you again for the subscription, Elmer. I appreciate it. Thank you for using the Twitch Prime here. After all the work to get to the Arconexus, I was, so I'll say this because this isn't what happens, and I'm sure, well, if you've seen the screenshot of that map, you already know that there's a lot of Anima trees around the Arconexus. So what I was really thinking would happen, and I thought would be pretty awesome, is if your colonists got turned into Anima trees. And that would be pretty awesome. I would like that as an ending, and then it would explain a little bit why, like, the Anima trees scream when they're cut down and why people are unhappy about it and all this kind of stuff. It would be pretty cool if Anima trees ended up being colonists. They used to be people or something. That would have been pretty awesome. But it's kind of plain as is. Bots are able to follow channels, yeah. All those are, yeah, we got a bot attack, as they call it. So a bunch of bots came in, followed the channel, and then spammed some racist stuff, so I banned them. Like Speaker for the Dead, sort of. Yeah. Soylent Anima. It's gonna be your headcanon at this point. Stream mech raid. No one knows what the next DLC will be. No, have a discussion about it. I'm gonna turn this back off because it looks like they're banned site-wide. If it happens again, I'll put follower mode back on. So just 1 second. Much better than just a white screen, yeah. There we go. So if you're a new follower and weren't able to type, my apologies. It was just that I had a bot attack, so. Even Tynan doesn't know what the next DLC will be. Auto doors. Finally, you can say it. All right. Free. Free at last. Free at last. What is the beauty on the auto door? 10 as well, it's like a wall. Okay. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Rather than just, you have ascended. That'd be nice. I mean, I guess they left it kind of open-ended, so you can kind of decide that's your headcanon one way or the other. Just make individual rooms, in your opinion, other than your royal. I usually don't. Yeah, not real, like, the benefits of the barracks are so huge. Like, it's fine to make rooms if you want, but, I feel like the benefits of the barracks outweigh the individual bedrooms, especially in a normal wealth playthrough. Depends on how many colonists you have. A lot of factors, you know, but barracks is just so friggin' strong. It's ridiculous. I actually think they'll eventually... I would not be surprised if they eventually nerf the barracks because it's so strong. Music wasn't that good either. The ship launch music set a high bar. Yeah, the music was very plain. I don't know what it was. I don't know. Channel point reward call, punish non-subs, rolls, and add immediately, unredeem. I won't do that. I haven't seen that though. Alright, there we go. Maybe just go with the new ending music for sure. All right, so where are we at on this? 89. How much gold we at? 33. Rooms guys usually just play to get as high wealth as possible and survive. They don't seem very efficient. Yeah, they're not very efficient space or wealth wise. Yeah, so if you're min-maxing a bit, then barracks usually the way to go. So I did have a poll and discussion on what I think the new DLC might be and some options on my YouTube community page. If you want to check that out, it's still up. Exclamation YouTube and click on community on that link. And you can vote in there. You can make comments and read other people's comments. But I put a couple options on there. The biggest thing I want to see in RimWorld, and whether this is an entire expansion of itself, a major patch, or parts of all those built up, is I really want to see the world map and caravanning completely rehauled and made more relevant. Caravanning is good. The world map was made a little bit more relevant with the work sites and temples and stuff that pop up, but I would like even more. Like setting up trade routes. There are mods, obviously, but setting up trade routes, roads, maybe autonomous bases that you kind of control under your empire, your own empire or something would be awesome. Being able to traverse water, make enemy bases and allied bases more meaningful, make them better. It's a huge base. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Let's go on Ace. Welcome back. Sim, take over the entire world. Yeah. There are less global tribes as well, more local tribes. That'd be interesting too. Like if you travel, you run into other groups of people that you normally don't see. The further away you get. Water theme expansion of the boats stuff to you. Yeah, make the water more worthwhile. I think so too. Add fishing. Yeah, Naked Cannibal is having bases in the North Pole. It's like, what's going on with that? This might be a game changer. Already said that he wanted this feature but couldn't implement it. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. All right, we got that bionic leg done. Who was it? Yespa. Right leg. Coastal colonies will no longer be safe. Raiders show up on ships. Real game until there's fishy mini games. That's the rules. It is very surprising that there's no fishing in RimWorld. It's like a unspoken rule of games. Yeah. Real border mechanic, allowing you to settle more tiles. Yeah. I would really like. It'd be awesome if it was more like Stellaris or something in that regard, or like Civ and stuff. Having vassals. Be really cool. You have to go protect them. It's like, oh, your vassalized colony that's supplying you with steel every season is under attack. There's a raid coming there in 3 days. You must go help them, or you will lose control of it. That would be pretty awesome. I would really like that. Crusader Rim, yeah. Crusader Rims 3. So automated remote colonies would be super nice. That would be amazing. Like these right now, I don't know if there's any, yeah, like this. How you can have these work sites, enemies can have these work sites that are mining on their own, right? So if you could set those up, but then they could get attacked, that would be pretty awesome. And maybe you even have to lend a couple colonists to do it, but it's worthwhile. Right now, the lending colonist quests are not worthwhile. Be like an empire, yeah. Absorb other villages into your collective would be interesting as well. That'd be really awesome. So I would love something like that. That's my biggest wish list item for RimWorlds. Make the world map matter. There's so much wasted space there too. For your colony to mine steel for you for a daily wage and silver. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, it would be awesome. Wage a holy war. You Obtanians here taking notes. So. You want them somewhat automated. Yeah, so and like you have to go protect them occasionally or something. Other faction ideologies affecting their world map behavior would be great too. Yeah. That's what I was saying, like those work sites, you have ones that have raider ideologies attacking it, so you have to defend them. Serve fealty to your colony and send you tribute occasionally. Get notifications they had an incoming attack. Exactly, yeah. So much potential. So that's my biggest wish list thing. Maybe I'll make a video of it and then someone can link it to the development team. Not that they're going to use my ideas, but you call that a ship? Yeah, it's like a frisbee ship. More storytellers would be nice too. I would really like a storyteller in the base game that's Randy and Cassandra mixed. So the problem with Randy is that you get playthroughs where he literally goes to sleep. So I've had playthroughs even up on YouTube where people are like, man, Randy is so nice to you. What the crap? I'm like, well, I'm only uploading winning runs on this channel. And so there might be a reason why in the winning runs, Randy's really nice. It can happen. His RNG can make it so he just is like sleepy Randy, which is kind of boring a lot of times. Sleepy Randy, oh my God, what is going on? Sleepy Randy is pretty boring. So anyway, a storyteller in between that was RNG like Randy, but if there hasn't been a raid in like a certain number of days, it forces one would be pretty cool. Custom difficulty setting needs storyteller settings. That'd be really nice, yeah. I'm hoping to eventually work on that as a mod. I think we did more damage to our Thrumbo than they did. $10 to Giga Chad. Always lose Mio, I don't know why. 10 to Butter. I'm gonna do that differently, actually. Raid your way if you're not raiding pirates or other settlements, similar to the requirement for the raider ideology. Based on Tannin's pattern of behavior, he'll add better UI customization storyteller before he'll add new ones. Probably, yeah. Some people complain that iTunes Shuffle would sometimes play the next song. Yeah, we were talking about that before, yeah. True random. Yeah, I talked about that on stream actually not that long ago, which is interesting. Where people were like, what? This is not random. It just played 3 songs in order of how they are on my playlist. That's not random. No. That's random can't do that. So they had to end up redoing it so that it was random but with rules to where it like couldn't play the same artist or back-to-back songs as often. Oh no reason to apologize. I thought it was kind of interesting that we had that conversation not long ago, and then someone else brings it up independently. It was interesting. So yeah, don't mean anything bad by it. Allows customization of the storyteller is very powerful and editable, but not very user friendly. Add more for bugs too. Just don't add spitters. Pseudo random, yep. That guy bionic ear, he's missing one. We don't need ears. It's fine. Where we're going, we don't need ears.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Ears just let you hear insults, right? Those are expendable. I don't know if that's Peens or Pie and Z. Are you a pie from New Zealand or are you an Oregon? I'm gonna go with Pie. Pie, thank you for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you for using that here. Why do we need ears? No one has a tongue anymore. Random isn't random anyway. Right, yeah. We can't really make true random. Well, not easily. Maybe variables, compute, number by, and yeah. How's it going, Hein? Is there a way to force breaches into your kill box? Mine seem to try and breach walls regardless of turrets. Breaches they don't care about turrets, so. No, you can't do, you can't force them into a certain kill box, really. You can put sleeping spots in a kill box, and if they spawn on that side of the map, they'll try to go in that direction. But turrets will still work for sappers, for forcing sappers in a direction, but it doesn't work for breaches, no. It's German. All right. Thank you. High health run like this eventually get easier as you build the base up more. It does, yeah. So we're at that point right now, which is why I'm thinking about ending the run, finishing the run. We're at a point where, so there's a point where raids max out. So raid difficulty maxes out at 10,000 raid points, and we have been there for a while. So we are actually already able to just defend everything. And the more stuff we add, the more colonists, more turrets, traps, fallback positions, or whatever, it's making things easier, and the raids can't get any harder. Which is why I'm at the point where it's like, all right, let's just wrap this up. And so that's what I'm kind of working on now. We're going to get ready for this. We still got lots of uranium, right? Yeah, we got lots of uranium. I wonder if I'm, you know what? Maybe I'll do the doors there. Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, because we might end up having breaches right here too, so might as well. Might as well. We got the stuff to do it, so. Breaches, specifically termites, destroy doors in 4 hits, but walls in a single hit, so. Infection. An infection. In your arm from a bite. Yeah, that does happen. Lay down. What's going on? Welcome in. What's the next run going to be? Full RNG run. I'm really looking forward to it. Completely randomized memes, random map, random negative brutality pawn, Randy random. Get the idea. First though, did I ideology restrictions? We're interesting animals too, but monitors have already done that as well. So I don't, there was a big argument, I don't know why. There was this big argument when the ideology was coming out in 1.3 and when they were showing new stuff, there was a lot of people that were like, I can't believe they're putting things that are already mods into the game. I don't understand those people at all because, well, I mean, there's lots of reasons, but like, if the developers limited themselves by not being able to put anything in the game that was already modded, they would literally not be able to do anything. There's a mod for like friggin' everything. So it's like, what do you want them to do? That would be, they would be held back so much. Imagine they come up with an idea independently and they're like, that's a really good idea. Let's go check Steam and make sure there's not a mod for it. Oh, there's 15 mods for that already. We can't do that. Like what? We already have a Persona core. And the other thing to it is like, people are like, well, why do they add the most popular mods? It's like, are you serious? Yeah, they would add the most popular mods because there's already a proven demand for those mods, and people that don't play with mods, either they don't want to or whatever, they don't get to experience those things. That's already proving the market for that idea, that mod. Yeah, super popular mod, of course. Anyway, there's other arguments to it as well, but I didn't understand. Well, I understood, but I thought it was pretty stupid, some of the arguments that I was seeing when it was first announced. And it was like, wow, you're putting fences into the game? How original. It's like, what do you want them to do? They're not allowed to use fences because there's a mod for it? The next time, like, Ford comes out with a new car, is it going to be like, wow, wheels and they're round? There's 4 of them? How original, Ford Motors. Everyone should boycott Ford for using wheels. It's like, hate the fences, you want zones back? It's just silly.
Tonight we die in hell.
Angrier Old Man. Angry Old Man, thank you for the 666 bit. I appreciate
Welcome
it.
back. Your steadfast loyalty is.
Thank you, Angry Old Man. I appreciate the bits. Thank you for the support. And who was that? Pilot Wash. 31 months. Thank you, Pilot Wash. Come in, you're suddenly in the midst of a rant. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what these people want. It's like the developers will be so held back by not being able to put things in the game that are already mods. It's like that hybrid Mustang is a stain on humanity. This guy kept hating on Titan because he said Z-axis stuff couldn't be done or something. Pauling did mention that the mod for it is super janky. Yeah, I mean the game's not designed around that, right? They'd have to do so much work to add Z levels, but no strategy against breachers and lead them to fake bedrooms. My favorite thing to do with breachers right now is just have layers in these fallback positions. So I have a lot of areas like this set up, and wherever the breachers are coming from, I go get behind that area, and we fight them to come through doors because they break slower, especially against termites than walls. I put things in the game that are already mods. I'm all for it. Like, absolutely. Oh, video games? Is boredom and depression not enough for you? Sad. Board games? Yeah, we have those. That cluster right now, how can turrets have line of sight and your pawns not? In range of their gun, but you somehow can't hit them, but they shoot you. Do you have a smoke launcher? Smoke launcher will break the line of, or turrets will not be able to lock onto you if you're in smoke, so I would highly suggest having smoke. Turrets have a longer range than every gun. So even sniper rifles, mech turrets outrange sniper rifles by a single tile. So depending on what your gun is, they're obviously going to be able to shoot you first. But my advice always with mech cluster turrets is take smoke. If you have someone with a smoke launcher, throw smoke in between your characters and the turret, they will not be able to lock on at all. The other thing that's weird about turrets is sometimes they can shoot at you or you shoot at them without, when it seems like you shouldn't be able to. And I think it's because of how they're like this 2x2 square, the big ones. And so sometimes you're in a certain way that you can hit like the edge, but they can't hit you, or the other way around. It does kind of work kind of janky like that sometimes, but... Angry Old Man! Makes you laugh so hard. I'm gonna play it again if you'll let me.
Tonight we dine in hell.
Angry Old Man, thank you for allowing Wayne to dine in hell again. Thank you for the 666 bits. I appreciate it. We getting up there on age reversal. Comfy Cat and Mio. Oof. Comfy Cat and Mio. Those are some very important pawns. Let's go ahead and put them through, though. Nope, never mind. Oh, no, an actual infestation.
Tonight we dine in hell.
Fathom, thank you for the 666 bits. Thank you, Fathom. Are we going to have this bug out again? Thank you. I appreciate it. It doesn't for transhumanists, no. It only takes like 3.5 days for us because it's a sterile environment and we're transhumanists. This looks like nothing after that one we had. 25 hives. Last time we had 135. Bug outs.
Oh, thank you for the 666 bits again. Both Angry Old Man and Fathom. Thank you.
So there is a bug in the game right now, though, where this could actually really screw us over. Let's go see. What is? Small bugs. Granny's scarier than the devil. It's true. Bug in the game. See what I did there? We had some luck fixing it by exiting the game and reopening it. So if it happens again, 1,000 bugs in the game. Is that trying to kill you? Hopefully that's not the case. That one's funny though. There's at least 3 different kinds of variants of bugs in the game, Adam. No one bugging your game right now? Sure. Sound like the devil to you? Too much Stargate? Yeah, it absolutely sounds like a Goa'uld, yeah.
Jafar Cree. Jafar Cree.
Absolutely. The other wall shell fell. I don't know what to do about them, man. Is everything on it all right? You weren't under it, were you?
Cree. I am the one they call Apophis.
So this is a rated G stream language. Sounds like the devil. He was around first after all. Such a good track. P Music killed it, man. Absolutely killed it. Hollowed are the Ori. I really like the Ori, especially the first Ori episode, yeah. We'll get shell fixed. Let's got Mad Bad here. Welcome in. Okay, well, that's good at least, yeah. I think you're the only one we haven't seen, Sip. Oh no, there's a couple. There's you. Who's the other one? I think there's 2 people we haven't seen after they got kidnapped. Sip was one of them. I don't remember the other one. So Morgan, welcome in. All right, we'll just launch what we have. What's happened there? Let's wait, actually. Let's see how far they go. It's a lot of bugs. Still nothing compared to yesterday. We have 500. Some alien barbecue. Devil probably sounds like Al Pacino. Heard he was, no, Keanu Reeves was the advocate, yeah. They coming all the way? I might just burn them. All right, let's see if this bugs again. It's nap time. So every time a new hive catches on fire, it's going to aggro them. They're going to pour through there soon. And if it bugs out, we might be screwed. See how it goes. I thought I was talking Fallout first. Yes, it's a group of bugs. God, I hope it doesn't happen. No, seriously. It's happening, isn't it? Yep. They gotta fix this. This is gonna absolutely just lose games. So there's a bug at the moment where you are, even though the bugs are enemies to you, your people will not fire at them automatically. It's like your people don't see them as threats. They just stand there and die. Try Manhunter Pulse. I think I only have like one of them though. So we don't have enough for like enraging all of them. So I don't know. It's bug. See if this worked. Worked yesterday. It's a pretty huge AoE, but yeah, they're in like 3 different places. You get too far away from the hives or something. Yeah, the bugs themselves still act as though they're aggroed, which is what's really weird. That's why you're disabling infestations right now. The rest I'm gonna have to target manually. Yep, see they're not attacking these ones. And we're gonna lose another Thrumbo because things just aren't aggroing onto them. This has gotta get fixed, man. Those ones are automatically aggroed. I wonder if this will also help. Very well might. It's kind of like a band-aid fix. So on rakes, we'll come in. Yeah, we could use the allow tool, get a mod to fix it, but I really need to fix it in the base game, obviously. Yeah. So that seems to be working, setting them on a... So it seems like that's going to be the temporary fix. I wonder if that's going to work when they're all aggroed, like earlier, but wait and see. Why do we always get friendlies for these type of things? Oh my lord. Every time we do our lights out on fire, we end up getting friendlies. Oh well. Having the doors open? I know. Yeah, I know. $100 friendlies. It should get hot enough in there to make these ones faint, even with the door open. 97 friendlies for like 8 bugs that are left. All right, hopefully that fixes the next infestation. I think I'm just gonna fill this in after this. Wow, thank you guys so much. Savage, for sure your PC would have combusted under that. Yeah, it's 400 degrees in here, even the doors open. Yeah, that seems to be working. They're the cleanup crew. They're just gonna cause more of a mess. Some cleanup. And a lot of them are gonna die because of the heat. Sound of burning insects is very annoying, yeah. What are you doing, Dirter? They destroy that geothermal. I didn't even notice. That feels bad. Copy, even if it will cost our lives. Their weapons. That one's actually not bio-coded. Surprisingly. What a mess. What a mess. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill that in so it doesn't happen anymore because of the current bug with insects that's going on. It's too risky. They're helping. It's allies. This is Doomsday device. This current bug. So there's currently a bug in the game. It's been there for a couple weeks. It's been reported to the developers by multiple people, myself included, where I don't know what causes it, but insects will no longer be considered hostile to your characters. The insects will still attack you. They will run after you and attack you and kill you, but your people will not shoot at them automatically. You have to manually control it. Sure, this sucks. The bugs are buggy. Don't wrap, welcome in. Big boy. Butthole. Rakes. How's it going, Rakes? It's too hot to save them. You're going to have a bug. A bug is appropriate. It's an appropriate bug anyway. I'd rather not have any bugs. Yeah, I could deconstruct a wall to save them, but I'm alright with it. They're, the friendlies from that, you can still save them for rep. The friendlies from it don't, hurt you if they die. Someone's tongue, does it give you a tongue body part as an item? It does not. No. Yeah, that happened too, but they were friendly because they're in an ancient complex. Yeah, bugs can be neutral if there's no hives. Is the main way that that's caused. But propose to send someone's tongue to space. Is that the last outer wall one that's broken? I think so. Heroes in the ancient complex even had a hive. They were still acting friendly. Yeah, that's weird. Trying to add some logic for ideology, bug worship. I don't know. I was hoping they would add venerating bugs, but maybe they were, or maybe they're working on that, and this is kind of some bug that spawned from it. I'm not sure. Tonguing the deepest dark. No comments. Who else we got? Comfy Cat and Bert. Comfy Cats, get on this. Bert Hole, where are you, Bert Hole? There you are. On that. What did you do before streaming full time? Small publishing business, basically helping writers become authors, getting their stuff to the point where they can be published. That is a cursed comment. So getting them, getting their work edited, beta read, covers, formatted, websites, all that. Just working with authors, yeah. Man, that really sucked. It's weird that it even broke into that one. Like, what the crap? Stupid bugs. All the hives gone though.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Strike Ender. Ender, thank you for the subscription. Thank you, Ender. Much appreciated. That's where I had the job of rimming. That's right. I won't read the rest of that out loud though. That's the only way a bug with bugs could be introduced. Maybe slipped in from some unreleased branch. That's what I'm thinking too, because I actually complained about it, not really complained, but talked about it when this first came out. So in the first screenshots, there's some early screenshots of Ideology. It was actually showing like friendly bugs in a cave with tunnelers, and I was like, oh, awesome! Tunnelers are gonna be able to have, you know, venerated bugs and stuff. It ended up not being the case, so I'm wondering if maybe they are working on adding that, and this is like some kind of screw up from that or something. To end a streak, you must begin one. So what else are you working at? That, yeah, there was like a ritual going on in that screenshot, and there were bugs. There's a lot of stuff going on in that screenshot. It's like, all right, making bugs better. Be able to tame them. I'm glad it didn't get fully implemented. Tumblr are really strong as it is. They are, yeah. They are very strong. Who's coming out here to work on this? I know someone's already on their way. Yaspa, is that you? No. I wonder why Juliet wouldn't work on it. That's weird. That's weird. I've probably never told you guys this before, but I do love this track. It's one of my favorites. P music is so good. Saying P music is really good, and you know, for whatever reason, it reminds me. Have you guys seen that like small town commercial for butt drugs? There's a drugstore, like a local drugstore, and the people's last name is Butt. So the actual name of the store is Butt Drugs. And there's you should look up the commercial, but they're interviewing the people in town. They're all talking about their butt drugs. It's like, when I'm not feeling well, I can only trust butt drugs and stuff like that. They just go through all these different people. It's indirectly changed. Mega spiders are only 40% wild now, and they were 99% before. I believe for perspective, horses have 35% wildness. Yeah, bears 80, thrumbos 98. Yeah, that is interesting too. I didn't realize the bug wildness changed. Mind you, when you watch Canadian commercials on stream, oh yeah, like the house, what was it? The house rhino thing, or house hippo rather. Look for butt drugs on Google. Look for butt drug commercial. Kmart ship my pants. Yeah, that one too. The house hippo. Yeah, that's it. Term of those suppositories. No. This is different. Suppositories and butt drugs. Two different things here. Favorite from the extra music is Final Stand. You can find it on YouTube. Use it as battle music in your D&D games. It's so good. I don't know them by name. Yeah. If you want to whisper it to me, I'll check it out specifically. There's so many good ones. And indie games in general just have, like, not all of them, but there's so many indie games that just have like incredible soundtracks. So good. Like blowing these AAA studios out of the water. How good they are. Shows the panda cheese. Oh god, yeah. Flips over the carts and stuff. It's also a good one. Comes up doing raids a lot. Let me know if you hear it then. So I'll know the name after that. Hades soundtrack is good. There's so many, like, Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon has one of my favorite intro songs ever. Enter the Gungeon. I love Enter the Gungeon, actually. It's my favorite bullet hell game. It doesn't get as much love as things like Isaac, which Isaac is fine, but I really like Enter the Gungeon. One of my favorites. Frostpunk, Stardew, RimWorld, Darkest Dungeon. There's so many. Any games feel more like AAA games? Yeah, yeah. It's also on Spotify. It plays in your drive-in. It's really relaxing. Mind you, this Australian brewery. Oh, yes. Dixon Cider. Yep. I've seen that commercial as well. FTL. Yeah, I've seen that one. Let's go on. Okay. Roger Rookwood. The same stuff any studios used to. Monster Train. Yeah, Monster Train's another good one. Pirates to set up a camp. They're harassing them. No. Jail's your favorite game ever? Bastion. So many good examples. See what I mean? Like, as soon as you say that indie games have really good soundtracks, immediately people list like 50 games, which is a testament to the talking about it in general. Neon Abyss. What? I wonder if Neon Abyss is full release now. Neon Abyss is really good. Speaking of bullet hell games. Let's go Elysium. All Supergiant games, yeah. So it stumbles, welcome in. Just a Melee only playthrough on YouTube. First stream you've been able to catch the content. That's awesome. Yeah, I think we're stopping in. What'd you think of, so you finished it? What'd you think about that last episode? Was that absolutely friggin' insane? That might be my favorite 2 hours of RimWorld. As much as I kind of hated that run and doing it, the last 2 hours of the Melee run might be my favorite 2 hours ever of RimWorld. Just absolutely insane. Game's good music. Become popular. Music is such a subtle but important part of the game. Try Mini Motorways. No, I haven't heard of that one. A good construction game. Haven't heard of that one. Celeste is a really good game. Yeah, I really like Celeste. Celeste was a little heavy-handed on the story, you know, like it kind of. I mean, I like the story overall, but it did kind of shove it in your face a little bit. But it's all right. I like it. Well, Twitch was playing that yesterday. I forgot who it was. Which game were they playing? The Roadways one, or? Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. More Satisfactory in your life. I haven't played that yet either. That's one of the games. The two most common that people ask me about when they see that I play so much RimWorld is Factorio, or Factorio, Satisfactory, and Kinshi. Those are probably the three. I know I said two at first, but then I remembered another one. All right, I think we are good on our grid again, finally. After all that mess. Gotta get this reset up. It shouldn't be too hard. Just one more wall in there, and then we can redo the wood. Dyson ball. Yeah, I had people mention that one very much. I want Kinshi 2. Full price, like 2 years, it'll be $10.15. But you working on that wall? Victoria and RimWorld are probably your favorite games. Alright, so let's go in here and turn off construction again. We're doing this so that I can place this wood without them picking or finishing the fences. Excavation fence will explain it more, I think. Is excavation fence? No, it's excavation wood. But anyway, basically I do this because a single piece of wood burns as hot and as long as 75. So why not just use a single piece of wood? And less work as well. Runs longer than a floor. Enemies won't destroy it on their own. So a very good way to do it. Do we already have someone heading down? Did we run ourselves out of wood? Almost, 187. That's still plenty. Plenty for this. Why button many when few do the trick? That's right. 6,000 hours, it doesn't count for you. Got it early out for like 15 bucks. Chivalry 2 Steam goes on sale. I have 1,000 people playing it. It's a depressing thought. So now that they're planted, we can cancel and outlaw them. And now we'll put people back on work.
Fellowship expands. Praise the sun.
Cassandra. Am I getting your name right, by the way? Thank you for coming in and thank you for the subscription. It does help out a lot. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the melee run. Man, that last episode was crazy. Crazy, crazy. But thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go to Ash would win. It's really hard to invest 50 bucks in an online multiplayer focused game today. That's my thing about Naraka. So I like all kinds of genres of games. I know I mainly stream like roguelikes and strategy games, but honestly, I like almost every genre of game. I just like games, apparently. I remember when we were trying out, so we were doing a variety game. Every Sunday, the first Sunday of every week, I was just playing an hour of a bunch of random indie games and seeing what they were like for like an 8 or 9 hour stream. And after every game, I was like, I actually really like this game in this genre. And people were like, Adam, I think you just like video games. Like, oh yeah, you're probably right. But anyway, Naraka, I actually enjoy. I actually enjoy it. However, with Naraka, you have to pay to get the game, which is fine. But after you pay to get the game, there's then microtransactions in the game, and there's a paid battle pass, and there are paid DLCs. It's like, it doesn't matter if that, and it's a battle royale, it's a melee battle royale, but still, it is pretty unique among in the battle royale genre from the ones that I've tried. It's good. I like it. I like the game. I don't think it's going to, like, even if it's the best game, even if it's the best in the genre ever, it might fail because the barrier to entry is too high, and it's just not the pricing scheme that genre works with in the West, at least. I know most of them are still like that in Asian countries, but it just doesn't really work here. It's like the amount of people that will even try it is going to be too low, I feel. So I hope they redo it and make it a free-to-play, or they make it a pay, but all the other stuff can be is not paid, you know, you get everything. So Naraka Blade Point was good. I'm worried that it's just going to fail in the US or in the West in general because of the pricing scheme. Find stat sheets of weapons testing. Someone posted the Excel sheet in our Discord, but it's been quite a while. You can probably just type RimWorld weapons spreadsheet Reddit and probably find it the easiest that way in Google. I need to set up a command once I get it again. Yeah, that's probably your best bet, is just Googling that. So in how it basically works out is for medium range weapons, for all around weapons, SMGs are better than assault rifles, everything else even until level 15. And then charge rifles are pretty much better throughout, mainly, and a lot of it's because of armor pin. It always depends, but that's basically how it works out in those spreadsheets. Mr. Bob, welcome in. Making bacon breakfast. 6 sock, welcome in. Just finished your differential equations test. I failed mine this morning. Naraka Blade Point. Naraka. Naraka, I believe it is. Send the microtransactions. Just the old monthly sub. Get you full access thing. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not opposed to the microtransactions game, especially if they are predominantly or all cosmetic, you know, I'm fine with that. But the point with the Naraka thing is it has all of them. It has all of them. You have to buy the game, and there's microtransactions, and a paid battle pass, and DLCs. It's like, pick one. Like, pick a pricing scheme. It was like they were like, you know what? Let's do all of them. Developer meeting. Should we charge for the game, or should we make it free to play with microtransactions? And then the little tortilla girl came in. Why not both? But wait, we can do more. Why don't we add a paid battle pass as well? Why not do all three? Wait. What if we also have 3 paid DLCs before the game even fully releases? Ship it. Think about it for new Apex champions? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Genius. Oh, it's Paradox. No. Pre-order DLC? Is this Paradox? Is this a new arc? Jira, but curriculum, get the degree. It's packed full of math. Yasma spoke negatively of Galwar's voice. But wait, there's more! For the low fee of $15 a month, you can actually play the game as well. So merp. Yeah, I don't mind Path of Exile, for instance. So you can, I know there's an argument that you need to at least buy inventory space and tabs. You don't have to. If you want to be competitive, absolutely you're going to do it. But they go and sell pretty cheap. You can get like 1 tab for selling and then a pack of tabs or whatever for really cheap, like $5 or something on some of the crazy sales. And then the rest of it is not, there's no pay for power, right? It's all cosmetic after that. So it's like, I'm good with that one. Warframe is like pay to save time. Good with that. Things like Apex, things like that, I'm good with. But it's like choose one pricing theme and go with it, not do all of them. What was the game trailer you were watching last night? It looked somewhat interesting, like the Surge 2 you were laying down. What was the name of it? Crap. Synced? What was this? There it is. Off planet. Synced was the name of it. And then its subtitle, I think, was Off Planet or something like that. Synced. Warframe is paid for fashion, which is the in-game. pretty accurate. Gotta pay for power because you can't trade without precision or premium stash tabs. But you do solo self-found and you can't trade anyway. Get friends to play Path, having to sell stuff for them for your stash where they decide to invest is exhausting. You could do group self-found, which a lot of people do. I kind of like that, where when you play, then you don't worry about like progression on an overall, like a huge, I don't know what you call it, league scale. That one's really fun. Getting friends together, like Stuff does a lot. For instance. But you can't like pay money to make your character better. Doing a free trial. If you play enough that you want lots of tabs, you have earned the 15 to 30 box price. It's a good way to look at it too. I think anyway. Obviously, everyone's gonna have their barrier entry and what that is for them, but that's just my opinion. My Dragon Age runs all about the nipples with me. Fashion is always the end game. Which drugs we got to sell right now? Not a whole lot. We still have, we just replanted that over there, so not a whole lot of drugs. 287. We'll still call someone. I don't know. Haven't really played online shooter or MMO in years. Who's the lucky colonist going to space? I think we're going to send a Thrumbo. I think it's just going to be a Thrumbo. No drug dealing run win? I don't know. Drugs are pretty good. You guys try drugs? No, don't answer that. Some new player opens an Ancient Danger and it's just me and my angry Thrumbo. Me personally prefer Crash Landed or Tribal. I prefer Tribal. I don't do Crash Landed hardly at all. I either do Naked Brutality or Tribal. I don't know why. When I first started the game, I did Crash Landed a bit, but then I switched over to Tribal pretty early on, and then I just never did anything else. Well, until I started doing Naked Brutality, I should say. Yeah, I prefer Tribal overall. Oh no, you've made L sad. Playing completely solo. Warframe. Mod abuse. Male and female Thrumbo, give them a fighting chance. Crash Land and Procreate. You know what? Maybe I will do that. Maybe I will do that. We do have a male and a female. She's pregnant, see. Wow, we've used so many components. We had 300 components yesterday. Some of those are just probably not in storage zones with beacons. But that's kind of nuts. Wait, where are we storing our drugs at the moment, too? There's some places with no beacons. Hang on. Oh, it's this area up here. That's one of them. Is that a mod that lets you select it from there? Oh, it must be. Must be. There's some in there too. Haul that tea, gentlemen and ladies. Butter's still alive. You're real worried about Butter? So they have a handler. I got you, Angie. I don't blame you. Usually when I play multiplayer games, people I don't know, I literally just mute everyone, pretend they're bots. So, plain and simple, they're not covered by beacons either. These ones have beacons, right? Wait, what happened to the beacon on this side? Oh, we moved it to get the jelly. That's right. So we moved that one down to get jelly. Then we never moved it back. Thank you. We are bots. You guys are the best bots I've ever met. Aww. There's none of the meds. Oh, there is one there. My bad. You're right. We did rebuild one there. You know, I'm a bot. It's true. It is pretty true. All right. Underground steel. Shape of your ship is a little non-standard. It's fine. These engines make it spin really fast. And just zoom. It's very aerodynamic. Holy crap! All of the dug too deeps today. What is going on? I might have brought too much firepower. That might have not been worth it. No. That's all right. We got 5,000 steel. It's fine. Just a little bit. It's a little too much firepower. Combat supply. Benefit from having animal beds over animal sleeping spots for non-hauling animals. I think it's just the, if I remember right, it's just the tin quality and stuff. Immunity gain, speed, that sort of stuff. So increases rest effectiveness. So same reason for giving people. They get the same benefits as like your colonists, only not a mood. Like aside from the mood, they get the other benefits. An Amazon link? I do. Yeah, thank you for asking. There it is. Thank you, Team Jones. There's the affiliate link. Going Soulwane. Yeah, it does suck. Crab, welcome in. It's going woozy. Engine started already? No, we're going to do it soon, though. Soon. Just prepping a little bit. We good to go? How's the plant beam work? Is it good? It's a pretty hard one to do in general, so they have a lot of downsides to them. But I mean, they're not supposed to be balanced around strength or whatnot. They are manageable. I highly suggest if you're doing one for the first time that you do it on arid shrubland. Arid shrubland most time has year-long growing, and cactus do not count as trees. So you can grow and harvest the saguaro with no downside. I think it's exclamation followed or following on this bot. Launching day? I think so, yeah. Dryads are still probably not worth recruiting time. Yeah, I think pretty much not either. Oh yeah, I was supposed to sell those to that ship. That's why we rushed to move them. Oh well. let's sell you some of these drugs. Is the Grenadier armor worth? I don't know. I usually don't use this specialized ones too much. Get layer of doom around ship to delay breachers. Yeah, I do have a bit, but should probably do it out here too, huh? This time. A few years. That's almost a whole year. One full year's 8,700 hours. Been in the overhead mountain area yet? No, I didn't. I might not actually at this stage, because since we're doing the ship launch, bugs spawning there would actually kind of be a benefit in a lot of ways, because it would protect us from raiders on this side. And they're far enough away that the only real downside is that they might cut this power, but package arrived in the box. It's also pineapple. I gotta check how long they're open tomorrow. Thank you. I will go get it. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. Sad try out the new ones. As you know, I've been biking a lot, so I'll put that since I know. Got there on Wednesday, actually. Okay. I'll go check it out. Hopefully I can do that tomorrow. I'll check what time they close tomorrow. No hentai this time. Let's see. Ah, they're fine. Steel we got 4,000. Okay. Fast run that you filled in overhead mountain with materials for infestation and then sealed it off. Fill the space with I usually use stone walls, so if you do wooden wall and they're on the outside, raiders will still come set that on fire. So I usually just use any kind of stone wall and fill that in. You can fill in the interior part with wood if you want, and then the very outer layer with stone if you have that, or if you want to do it that way. Yeah, I usually do stone to fill it in. Stone wall. Wood wall inside can still burn weirdly. The only, yeah, I guess it could still get, I've never had it happen, but I guess it could still happen with, like certain events. Getting struck by lightning or something, but of course you could, wait, it shouldn't get struck by lightning, right? Because it's overhead mountain, so it's roofed. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had it happen, but that's weird. Come to think of it. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Fill inside with sleeping spots instead. Can bugs still spawn in them? I believe they can still spawn. I think they fixed the sleeping spot one, but I could be wrong. They fixed the conduit one and furniture. So a long time ago, if you had conduit or furniture in every single spot of your base, under overhead mountain, bugs wouldn't be able to spawn. So there was a strategy of doing that. They fixed that one. I don't know if they fixed the animal spot one, but I thought they did. That was plan for the next run? Yeah, we're doing a full RNG run. So we're doing, I need to get this age reversal before we do this. We're going to do a completely random ideology with all 4 memes randomized. So Mio and Comfy. And I'm also going to, there we go. Do a random negative brutality colonist on a random map. And just go for it. Try to get to a ending screen. I'm going to start with all 4 for now, unless Tynan, he liked the tweet that I did for it, so I don't know. It doesn't really mean anything. But right now, the fluid ideology can't be randomized in-game. Toys, leave for the tier 3. Thank you, Toys. I already told you this, but there's so few tier 3 subs. That's pretty amazing. Much love to Toys. Golden love to Toys. Thank you. Thank you, Toys. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Regardless of sub level, I'm glad you came back and resubs. Which command has 2 different separators? Ours between devs and players. Players try to cheese, devs try to prevent cheese. Endless ebb and flow of game development. Coordinates from the seed. I never noticed. I see that now, yeah. It's 22, 24 with a comma, and 1633 with a period, yeah. This colony's pretty much a win, probably, yeah. We're gonna probably launch ships today. Yeah, I didn't notice that at all. It's just a typo, but I'll try to remember to fix it, I guess. Probably. I'll probably try to remember. If that gives you any kind of hope. Right until it's fixed. Alright. Notice those kind of things a lot? Typos and things. For ideologies, because starting off with 4 and doing 8 brutality is really, really brutal. Yeah, I really would like the fluid one to have a randomize button, but it doesn't at the moment. So maybe that'll get added very soon, but if not, we could always randomize it by just doing it outside of the game, just literally doing some kind of randomizer to choose them, or we can just go with the 4 memes for the memes. So you're suggesting too? Yeah. Finished all research. We finished all the research that we want. Yeah, so we didn't do it all. But we have everything we need, plus some. All right. So we're gonna finish this part. Gonna let them come out. I think when they come out of this biosculptor, we'll probably go. Could just do a randomized 4 meme ideology and then just use those for the fluid one. True. Randomized outside of it might give some combinations that you can't have, yeah. I'll probably start out by just doing all 4. And if it's like too absolutely insane, we can't get a stable run, then I'll go for the fluid one at a time. Is there any other place they might be standing quite a bit? I keep putting it in the same spot. That one's not even either. It's alright, no one knows. It's alright. Doesn't bother anyone. Ship launch doesn't have to be perfect. We're probably gonna need more steel because of this. Got steel in there. Oh well. I'd rather it be out here. Just 1, 2, 3. All right, then we'll make past all that, and then we'll be good to go. Sitting in Tesla. I'm probably gonna launch just the 1 Thrumbo, maybe 2. Watch you in the morning while at work, so I have no idea what's happening in RimWorld. Still love the stream. I think Gibbs. What am I to ads or resource required? World like in oh, voiceover like in StarCraft. Gotcha. We require more steel. One of the Thrumbos, yeah, we're probably gonna name rename Mega Chad and send him to space. Giga Chad, that's his name, Giga Chad. On pants, go to the train station. You gotta buy where your band has a gig in a couple months. It's awesome. Roger, be safe. I don't know if you're still here, but be safe. Whether you're here or not. We must deconstruct additional floor tiles. We must dismember additional tongues. Those are all very good ideas. All right. Getting ready for a max wealth ship launch. Well, not max wealth, max read. We require more tongues. More lungs, more kidneys, more organs in general. Yeah, on ship startup. Let's see how much longer they're in here. 2 days. I'm guessing we'll probably have the ship going in maybe like 30 minutes or so. Maybe. NordVPN, yeah, first sponsor of the stream that I was willing to have as a sponsor. Check it out if you want by going to that link. I'm using it right now while streaming. Actually. Let's call in some exotic goods also. So I'd like to get some soothe pulsers and stuff. Get bonked with peg tongues. Alright. Exotic goods, call those in. Missed it at. You got a meeting at 2. Yeah, you'll probably at least catch some of it. Majority of it, I would say. Edge of the splinters, ugh. Pretty crazy base. And on a flat map. I wonder what our random map's gonna be. I'm looking forward to it. What I'm worried though is that our random map is literally just gonna be a temperate forest. There's so much temperate forest on the map. Yeah, meeting for the next 1.5 hours. Do we see any? Yeah, absolutely. The ship launch will take several hours. Yeah. Depending. Ice sheet nudist. That one won't last very long. For map size, I'm probably just gonna go with the 275. It's a nice standard map size. If odds make the land distribution more equal. I wonder which one would make it the most equal. Do you know, by chance? Will I re-roll if you get Darkness Tunneler or Transhuman again? Darkness Tunneler I won't because they've changed it now that there's not a sun blocker or sun blockers can't hit. I don't know if I'll re-roll the Transhumanist. Maybe, since we just did one. You land on Extreme Desert more than Ice Sheet. I seem to land on Tundra and Tundra, Jungle, and Temperate Forest. Since you reduce temperature and increase rainfall by 1 each, seems pretty even when you do that. It sounds like we're gonna end up in a cold bog or something. Cold bog. Ugh. Travel Swamp. Hurry and win. We're waiting on them to wake up from their biosculpting. Next run for July. Did I ever weaponize Autobong? Not in that one because we didn't have Autobongs in that one, but it does work. I've tested it since then, yeah. It's pretty crazy. Swing around the room and its skirt is great. Never tried. Never tried. Missed it out. Should already get trade advantage of caravans too. Yeah, it does work against them as well. The only downside is like if they don't set up where you want them to, I mean, obviously, but. It takes so much gold. Screw it. Screw it. Hope the next run gets high life. That would be pretty awesome, yeah. Weaponized boom rats. Yeah, we've done that too. In fact, in one of the melee runs that we did, I made a burn tunnel, and the only way to really make it self-starting how I wanted it to is I put a boom rat in here in a single tile or 2 tiles with some food, and I left it there, and then the raiders came in, killed the boom rat. It exploded, lit the wood on fire. I could have put a chair or something like that, but the boom rat seemed to work more often because they would always attack it. And if it was mechs, I could call the boom rat back so they didn't attack it. But high life would be a pretty good one to hit. Get those weaponized bongs going. They do work. They do work. Closer we need to launching the ship. We'll probably start the ship up in about 30 minutes, maybe. These guys are out of the biosculpture. I see 1,000 boom rats running at a mech cluster. Downside is mechs and the mech cluster and stuff aren't flammable, so a mech cluster could probably destroy 1,000 boom rats, oddly. High life, less tree connection, or animal personhood. Get high life spec, you'll get lots of 420-bit donations. I must rig this. You know what? We might as well. Who was it? Swipe Penguin. Might as well see if they get Berserk Pulse. Start the ship. Start the new YouTube recording. Yep. Yep. That's why this one's going long. High life, animal personhood, rancher, remake Tiger King. God. Skip shields. We had some other people join too, actually, like weight loss. All right, what you getting? Weight loss. Pet trees you have, what do they do? So these are the Guarlan trees and dryads. I'm literally just using them for beauty. So you can actually have different casts of dryads that do different things. There's one that does damage, one that is tanky-ish, one that produces herbal medicine, one that makes berries, one that makes wood, one that hauls, and then if you are the tree hugger ideology, you get one where you can combine 3 of them for a new tree. But I'm just using it for beauty to make that outdoor space really beautiful for them. Two 69 to 420. 69 420. Can you use bait wall or raise wall to bait termites? I'm not sure yet. I haven't tried against them. I've had dryads go mad. I had a mass insanity that was dryads. Yeah. Yep. That happened a couple times. Immature dryad mass insanity. We had like, I don't know, 6 of them in here. They're very weak. Luckily. Oh, that's granite. My bad. I wonder they weren't finishing it. It's like, surely we have the uranium. We had thousands. Sure, dryads have a natural lifespan of 80 years. Let's go to Riz, welcome in. Only radioactive doors here, please. Much longer on these. 2 hours. And then we got the trade caravan coming, which will hopefully have soothe pulsers. We do. Stop calling me Shirley. What do the little ones do? The little ones don't do anything other than put out fires nearby them. And we're using it, though, because the trees and the moss they create are really pretty. All right, there's the exotic goods. Actually, I think I'm going to make those further in on those. That way, if we get mechs that are like on top of us, it'll help stop them. I think these are the most likely places that we'll need them. Okay. I think when all that's done, We good? Sharpshooters happy effect melee attacks whatsoever. I don't remember. I don't think so, but it does impact psycasting. So psycasting is actually based on psycast speed is based on shooting speed, so that one is impacted. But I don't think melee is impacted at all, as far as I know. We'll knock out any pawns of brain implants. I don't have any pawns of brain implants. No, I made all these fallbacks for drop pod raids, and we haven't had any center drop pods. We're talking about, several of us talking about how we think drop pod raids, center drops are much, much rarer now, ever since they made it so the termites can't be in center drops. But yeah, we made all these. It has been just a waste. We have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4... we have like 4 or 5 interior fallback positions for drop pod raids, and we've not had a single, maybe a single drop pod raid, but very, very, very little. Non-radioactive bananas. Extra plutonium for the spiciness. They don't have a soothe pulsar, unfortunately. That sucks. Oh well. I don't worry about that during this.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Vertigo pulse. We have a couple vertigo pulses already. ABC. That's right. You see, we had like 350 components yesterday. Now we're down to like 100. See, ABC. Always, always, always buy components. Who is that? Dog, thank you for the resub. Thank you for coming back. The resub. Hashtag love ya. God. Thank you, dog. I appreciate it. Advanced components, yeah. The reason I'm not on that one is I'm planning to try... Wait, which one are you guys? Northwest. Plan on trying to get a soothe pulsar. So we posted numbers yesterday. It's ridiculous how common the breaches are. Yeah. It's punishment for the crime of selling components. Ask your friend. You sold components. Removal of tongues so you can't do any trading anymore. Max 93% to be a breach raid. That's ridiculous. No wonder center drops are so much rarer. %. That's ridiculous. She's like 33, not 90. Holy crap. I'm in danger. So when worrisome, hey, do they have low shields? I forgot to check. We have no low shields. It's really worrisome too. Fine with it. The most dangerous raid ever. Makes great stories. I'm fine with breachers, but it's annoying that it's just every single raid. So there is in the developer Discord, there's a channel in there that says something like, do you have a base that can defend against everything modless at max difficulty, max raids, you can defend against everything? We want to see screenshots and footage of it defending, because we want to see what other types of raids we can add to change things up. And then it says, as a disclaimer, this isn't because we want everyone to lose or we're trying to make it that you lose more often. However, we want it to have more variety, that you have to think and defend against more things. Well, it's not really variety in thinking about defending against more things if 93% of attacks are breaches. 93 is way too high. And breach raids are smaller. So, oh, L, what? Who got L this time? Breach raids are also smaller. So at this stage of the game, most breach raids are easier. Like a breach mech raid is easier to us right now. First potassium is this in form of K40 isotope. You have to live with knowledge about radioactive bananas. Less frequency and the AI needs to be just a touch better. Yeah, I agree. You think it diminishes the story when 90% of raids are breaches? Yeah. Absolutely. I agree. Mod abuse. Uh oh, it's happened again. Which mod? Which mod is this? I can't even tell. Oh, it's R squared this time. The bonkening. Retiree meme, no pawns under 65, and then a geriatric meme, all pawns over 65. It's a bloodbath in chat. Medic cycle and the bioscope per take for Transhumanist. Baseline is 5.3, it looks like. 5.3. That might be because we also have the sterile room, though. 5.3. Max Trials and Pirates had 2% chance. That was some rough math. It seems to work out, though. 90% felt about right for late game mech raids. That's crazy. What were the percentages on the other types? Hello. I'll be right back. Told me die. I'll be right back. I just had a business transaction where I got chocolate.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Chair was moving?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah, thank you, Smurf. I'll double check that. Cinder drop raids are an immediate attack or immediate attack smart. About 4,000 of those are raid points. Interesting. The other question I had for you, I'm being beaten. That's good, it's fine. The other question I had, I know you're going through and trying to get the raid points for different things. Do you know offhand what the percentage of raid points is for animals? Like, do they only get half of their wealth in raid points, or is it full value? Do you know that? 46% for tribals, 26% for pirate breach. I wonder if that's partially because pirates can also be drop and siege, whereas tribals can't. Pirates can be. Beatings for chocolate seems fair. What? Oh. For some reason I just assumed it was hair dye, and I don't know why. Jav burgers last night? I did. Yeah, it was good. Jav burgers last night. You want to know a secret? I might make burgers again tonight. I haven't decided. I was like, whoa, these are good. R-rated stream. Getting bonked live. Design to ruin walls and your fences. It's the only logical way to attack a highly fortified base. Well, you know what some other logical things would be? There's lots of logical things that are in the game, so... Hair dye? Is that your hair purple again? No. New meme, nudist, Sky Plus, High Life, Speed, Tropical Zone, Ideology forbids mask, veils. Let's cover the face bow. Sad but true. Sad but true. Got the 8-point formula down. You're updating the wiki right now. For animals and pawns, they count both as their market value into wealth and for Colonist points value. Animal colonist points is based on their combat power. It's not listed in the game anywhere. If an animal can be trained to attack, and if the animal is not down, the animal gives 8% of its combat power to colonist points. Adult and child doesn't matter. That's pretty interesting. So with that, we could actually do the math and literally find out which animals that can attack are the most biggest bang for their buck, I guess. Like 8% of this power to colonist points. Yeah, that's interesting. Because then you can actually figure out which pets are literally the best all around or for attacking. Animal's trained or not, doesn't matter. Only if it can be trained. Baby Thrumbo or an adult Thrumbo has 500 combat power. So each one contributes 40 points. Only 40 raid points? An adult Thrumbo is only 40 raid points? Or is that 40 colonist points? Bring back hauling foxes. Tell them like I have any power. Bit by a mosquito and your caveman brain said, how many bites would it take to kill someone from blood loss? 400,000 mosquito bites, starfish. Maybe there was all stabby points, yeah. Thrumbos are also counted for market value. So the minimum value pet with the highest combat strength. Yeah, it's, and then if it can also have advanced training. Yeah, that's really interesting. I'm really curious what ends up being ahead on that. Because then we would have a definitive answer like, all right, these are absolutely the best pets. Like, I'm thinking dogs have to be pretty high up there, yeah. I think elephants are pretty high up there too. Elephants are 600 market value. I don't know what their combat strength is, but wildness is also a factor as well. Yeah, that's a good point. Breeding speed. But as far as just like raw attack power per raid point would be awesome. Only 400,000. 400,000 mosquito bites to drain a man or a woman. All right. I think we're pretty much ready. We called in one other trader. So after that trader gets here, I think we're ready. How many people do we have? We have 31 people. If I can get like 50 more Luciferium, I would hook everyone up on Luciferium before this too. Junk, throwaway charges, eat little, no wildness, see him. To lock enemies into melee. Die by the dozens. Die by the dozens. Yeah, so after this next trade, I guess. So an Ox shift, Pokemon. Dozens, that's a low estimate, yeah. Yeah, I'm really curious what the math ends up showing. I have some ideas, like which ones are going to be. So gotta watch One Punch Man now. God, I don't like those words together. Murder sucked. There's something just wrong about it. Just no connotation at all. Just reading those two words together is just there's something wrong there. My brain's like, nope, those should not go together. Is that a threat? Is it an enticing thing? Hey, you want to get murder sucked? I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. No? Probably not. I don't want murdered. You know what? I'm gonna stop. Death by Steve. It's a promise. God. There we go. There we go. Oh, Aries going crazy. It's like, where is your daughter, human? Or your money back. This is our spaceship. It's not very aerodynamic, but she'll fly. Just trust me. You gotta trust me. She'll fly. All right. We're gonna rename Cat. for the memes. So you guys are here. The VAM community. Oh lord. We're gonna send a Tesla car to space. What's interesting about the animal thrumbo is that their point values don't scale, but colonist point values do scale. So super early game colonists may be worth 15 to 30 points. Each late game, each colonist is worth like 200 points. The thrumbo is always 40. Yeah, that is really interesting. So basically, good attack animals that have advanced training as well, as long as you can keep them fed, are always worth it to mass them late game. It's pretty interesting. As long as you can keep them fed and clean up after them. Tesla's pregnant. Give birth to an electric golf cart in space. Hope they have a soothe pulser. Soothe pulser. And low shields. No soothe pulser. I think they are mainly on ships, right? They are on this sometimes. Psychic animal pulser could be useful during this as well, actually. No low shield. It sucks. That sucks. Oh well. So I want to buy the psychic animal pulser. Maybe. Advanced colony? Yep. It is. Yeah, we might as well buy it. It's not as good on like non-tropical maps. It can still be useful. Sandy Lance 2 maybe. Man, I remember when Insanity Lances didn't have to have line of sight. They were so much better. They're still good, but we have like 6 or 7 people with Berserk Pulse and like 10 people with Berserk, so yeah, I might just save the silver at this stage, honestly. Eat that lung, so they're all game. Maybe sell it. You never know when we're gonna need a lung. You know what? I'm gonna sell it, and then the first attack is gonna destroy someone's lung, and then we'll need it. Always have a backup lung. Get the mega screen. Countdown started. No, we're about to. I said it would start in about 5 minutes from now. So we're on track pretty much. ACL always carry lugs. It's true. All right. Haven't played RimWorld for a long time. Played again, the core play. Haven't played commitment mode yet. Do you think it's worth to get royalty or ideology? If you really like the base game, if you played RimWorld a bit and you really like it, you're probably gonna like the expansions. It just adds more RimWorld, right? So, royalty is more focused around combat, not entirely, but it does add things like side casting, which aren't entirely combat related, but a lot of it is. New weapons, new threats to take care of, and then of course the royalty quest line. Ideology adds lots of social and themed play to the game. So if you're just getting one, you like more combat and side focus or side casting stuff, then probably get royalty first. If you are more into like doing themed runs and the social aspect of the game, story aspect of the game, then for that I would get ideology. I think they're both worth it, but you know, I'm super biased, so I'm always gonna say they're worth it, but that's just me. Let's use Tesla Cybershock would require to recharge. Need a small nuclear reactor. Fleet of those. Tone! Crap, I put him in a coma. Whoops. Yeah, no problem. Have Ludian shares. For new map, what are your top 3 things to look for? So I actually have a guide, Expedition Guides, that on that playlist, there's one that talks about the map that will make it for the easiest playthrough, for the most all-around easiest playthrough. So you can check that if you want details on it. It's timestamped. If you're looking for the easiest map possible, year-long growing, probably temperate forest year-long growing, so you have wood, you can grow all year long. Mountain is very good, so you can use it either as a backdrop for defense or actually make a mountain base. And then I was a really big component of, or a fan of granite plus marble, because granite has the most HP and marble has the most beauty. However, since 1.3 and since Breachers, I'm actually starting to be a bigger fan of sandstone and marble. So granite walls and barricades do have more HP, but termites and things like that don't care anyway. They just destroy the wall in a single hit. And sandstone is very fast to build, so you can throw sandstone up very quickly. So marble and another stone, either granite or what? Some of them are in the base. Weren't we just talking about we hadn't had a drop pod raid in forever? It's an all melee. No, not all melee. One melee and a boss, probably. Christ, the guy got back up. You guys need to stop opening that door. Outlanders, the edge of your map. Haven't had a drop inside your walls or through a roof in forever either. So the years have been like this as well. I didn't think I'm going to close the door as soon as murder them as is. Not coincidence at all. China's not watching you and secretly sending a drop pod because you said something. Of course not. That would be ridiculous. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna light this on fire. Let's go on J-Mac, welcome in. Maybe. Thanks, pizza. Let's go on Truth. I might just kill these normally. Which one is more setup? Or more like resetting? Actually, it might be more resetting if we kill them because we're gonna destroy a bunch of that and they're probably gonna trigger the EMP. So yeah, let's just, I'm not even gonna worry about closing it. It'll overheat enough to damage them. Is what's their face out of their coma yet? Try to get your electrical stuff to not break down as much. So certain things, if you don't, you need to roof them. They can't be outdoors, or else they'll just short circuit. Aside from that, no, the event can happen as long as you have a single thing of conduit. So as soon as you have a single thing of conduit, it can happen, and the more power you have built up in batteries, the bigger the explosion. How do you place one wood? Excavation wood is a clip on how to do it. A lot of people ask. So a really short clip's like 30 seconds. It's a Twitch clip. No mod required, but Excavation wood will explain it. Thrumbo is moonwalking. All right, they're starting to take damage. Pro tip, just use all batteries for your conduits. There's the clip, thank you. And I guess it's 600 even without the doors shut. Crazy. Crazy. All right, nice. Nice. What's up, Shorty? Pyro sack. A builder. We've been looking for another one of those in crafting for so long. He's dead. Yeah, batteries, and they are over 50% charged. That's not true, no. You don't have to have batteries. It happens without batteries. I don't know if that used to be true, but it's not at the moment. Because I actually don't use batteries too very often on most of my bases, and it happens. Might have been wrong information read. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. There's so much. And the other thing, too, is like things on wikis and stuff are can be slow to update because it's being done by users a lot of times. And it can be old information or who knows. But yeah, no worries. But yeah, it is not true anymore. Having them overcharged have something to do with it. What? For the event themselves? The event itself is just a minor event that can happen. It's on a weighted system, and it also has a certain number of days that it can't happen if it's already happened recently. And so that's basically it. When the storyteller rolls this minor event, there's a list of minor events that are weighted, and it can choose that one if it's not on cooldown, if you have any amount of conduit. I don't remember what the cooldown on it is, like 8 or 9 days or something like that. Oh, that's right. Because we didn't shut the doors, it was not a self-cleaning conduit. Or, I mean, excuse me, oven conduit. Conduit on the mine. All right. I think we're good to launch the ship. You watched the clip? Yeah, so that's how you lay them down, yeah. I was going, Aspen, welcome in. Aspen, thank you for doing all those timestamps, by the way. So we were talking about getting videos up and timestamps up. Aspen's been helping out a lot with timestamps, so thank you to Aspen. Did you miss anything exciting yesterday? You missed the biggest battle I've ever seen in RimWorld ever. So down here, I have to highlight it. I think someone's got a clip, but about an hour into the VOD, maybe something like that. Down here we had over 500 insects, 135 hives, 500 insects fighting 2 giant mech clusters of 60 plus mechs, plus a bunch of turrets, and 100 friendlies came at the same time. We ended up doing a wager on which one would win, but there was basically a StarCraft free-for-all down here of 500 bugs, Zerg, like 60 mechs, Protoss, and 100 friendlies, Terran. It was enormous, and the bugs wiped it all out. There were so many. That's the link to the VOD timer. Thank you, King Loser. Yeah, check that out. It was unreal. Biggest massacre. There were so many hives that it covered this entire area. All the way up into here and down into this. There was 9,000 jelly. 9,000 jelly. Unreal. The bugs just absolutely yeah, wrecked. What is the next meme? We're going to do random meme on the next one. All right, last thing. So that if we're fighting here, they don't get don't get wet and upset for being wet. I don't remember if doors can support roofs by themselves or not. What I do for food, hydroponic rice. Hydroponic rice is, you get so much of it. So hydroponic basin, it only takes 7 plots in a hydroponic basin to feed a pond forever. All our people are pretty much gourmand because of their food needs, transhumanists. So I have more like 3 basins full instead of just like 2 full. But yeah, hydroponic rice is what we're doing. And nutrient paste. We're about to start this ship. Oh, did the Thrumbo get? There he goes. It's moon. Holy crap! It's moonwalking the whole way. Someone's carrying it, but it looks like it's moonwalking. Thanks, R Squared. Hey! Crap! Lay back down. Beep 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 beep. What the crap? Lay down! No pause, but reverse time. I don't know what it's doing. I don't want to. What the crap? No, they were allowed to be zoned there, so. Weird. Weird. Here we go. I don't want to go to space. But you have to. Elon said so. Care creature who is at least the size to... Oh, yeah. It's crazy. Not a medical spot. It is a medical spot, yeah. Launch the thermo into space? Yes. Hey, no, not that one. Not this one. Oh, my lord. Right here. I was worried about that. A good use of a spaceship. Save the thrumbos. Elon Tusk. It's space day. Put on your space pants and let's go. Save the thrumbos. Save the worlds. They're heroes after all. Good escape window for the launch. I don't know. Yeah, as good a time as any, I suppose. God, space pants. Space pants. Alright. It's time. Because it's part of the ship. You have to have something in the cryo casket to start up the ship. It's ready. Alright. The next few hours could be pretty insane, pretty intense. I'm gonna go ahead and split this for YouTube, and we're on to the last episode of our Arco Nexus playthrough. Not even gonna send its mate. She's having a baby. It can just be incestuous. It's fine. What a way to end this episode.